Coach, tough one again for you guys offensively. Was it just, again, the shots weren't going in, or do you think the looks weren't great? A little bit of both, maybe?
A little bit of both. Just we didn't adjust it well. We looked tired, and should have with no excuse to be, considering Cal played Sunday and probably took Monday off and flew up here Tuesday. So, I just think it's worn us a little bit. Missed them early, got down. Just we needed a little mojo. We got a little bit second half, but not enough.
In a game like that, it seemed that CJ was starting to get kind of frustrated. Do you notice that when he starts to, maybe he's getting defended a little tougher, or he thinks he's getting fouled, do you notice that he starts to force things more, or do you think he's just trying to do a little too much sometimes?
I don't know. He's put in a bad situation where we're leaning on him a little too much, and I need to give probably more blows in there. And thought we had advantage in the post, and we didn't post him enough. We got to start the second half. We got one in there, got a bucket, and got one later, and we drew a foul. Just probably need to do that more. We put no in the post a little bit. It helped us, but just got to make more baskets too. As a team, go ahead. As a team.
One of the bright spots, Tony played a really good game, 18 points, 5 of 7 shooting. Is it good to kind of see him really getting back in the swing of things?
Absolutely. I felt like he still some rust there in a couple plays, but like he finds a way to score, and we can use that in a big way.
I'm sure you've answered this question about 300 times, but is the hope still for Isaac to play Sunday?
Definitely the hope. I don't know. I'll talk to doctors and trainers and that stuff, but we just got to kind of prepare that it's not. Either way he comes back, it changes us. It's just tough. It's frustrating as a coach. It's frustrating, I'm sure, for the team. I mean, it's just been a lot of injuries, and you can't let yourself go there, and just got to keep plugging through and see if we can. I felt like second half we start play a little better and had a little bit of an identity, but not enough, obviously.
One other positive thing, it looked like Gervais really got himself back in the swing of shooting. He had a bit of a tough game against USC, had a couple air balls, 3 or 4 from 3 in limited minutes. Was it good to kind of see him start to hit some threes again, especially to kind of bring you back?
I thought he played a really good game. He did a great job on Bradley. Bradley's a really good player, some kind of all-conference player, I think, and he made it hard on him. And if you would have told me we did that, I thought our chances of winning would be better if we guarded Bradley that well. And I thought we did good there, and he was the main source of that. And he tried to rally us, and his attitude was great, and he was trying to get us going, and got in foul trouble there.
Talked about finding an identity on offense in the second half. What kind of changed with that? Without you got to kind of finally figuring out what to do without Isaac on the floor.
We just played smaller a little bit, and play out of the post. So like I said, we posted Noah, we posted CJ, Tony coming high a little bit on the high-low stuff, and he's a tough cover. But we couldn't, Marvin. I thought Marvin made some good plays. He just couldn't buy a bucket. He drew some fouls and had a couple nice back cuts, and hopefully he's about maybe a little behind on Tony on that, but felt like he played pretty hard too. I thought he was, we got to see the ball go in the basket a little bit.
Where do you think the team's morale is up after the last 3 games? You kind of talked after UCLA. They seemed a little bit defeated after being so close, and after losing 2 more. Where do you think they sit right now?
Down a little bit, to be honest. I just think, I thought we'd come out and home and have a little spark, but like I said, it's, roles have changed, and maybe that sometimes you're uneasy with each other in your different roles, and try to do what I can to try to make it easier on them, but it's a challenge. It's my job to do it, and I'm proud of these guys. They battle a little bit, but we just dug ourselves too big a hole, and that hurts.
Any specific reasoning for Pollard's limited minutes late in the game?
Just quick. We're down, and just thought that Tony playing quicker would be our best chance. They're a very deliberate team. They're very patient. They spread us out and just drove us and that stuff, and just thought we had to. Our best chance was to play quicker.
Speaking of playing quicker, how did you think about Tony's contribution off the bench tonight, leading the team once again?
It was great. He did great, and wish he could have put that dunk down. That would have been nice, or get to the foul line for that. It felt like that was tough. There was a little momentum play there where he had a chance to, he went hard at the rim, and it's usually a whistle somewhere on that thing, but it didn't happen. I think they had transition off that, but he played great.
Do you see many changes with the lineup going into Sunday against Stanford?
I don't know. I didn't want to be searching, and we felt like we were searching a little bit when we couldn't score early, and we're just gonna have to just keep grinding and competing, and like Noah was 2 for 11, but his plus minus were +1 when he's in the game. I mean, he competes, and he's a freshman, and he's making he played a lot of minutes, played 35 minutes, and hopefully he's just gonna get better and grow from that, and we need to find out what we're about. We'll find out what we're about Sunday a little bit.
Cal coming into tonight with similar issues that this team was facing with no wins on the road in Pac-12. Do you see any kind of tidbits that they give off to kind of take towards this team to get in some road wins, maybe some things they gave off?
I don't know. They just outplayed us. We got to play better.
Yeah, hey, Coach. Was there any reason for a lack of Jazz Kuntz playing tonight?
Just odd man out a little bit. Jazz hadn't been shooting the ball well, and I feel bad because Jazz works hard and goes through routine, and just we're going with Tony coming back, just kind of squeezed him out a little bit, and it's tough because I really like him and really appreciate his efforts.
Coach, obviously it's a very tough loss here tonight, but you got one more here in this building with Stanford right here. What are some things that in the time from this game to now that are some changes that you might consider?
From before we play Stanford?
Yes.
Well, just the way they play, they're different. They switch everything and they play smaller, so that'll change it. We struggle with them down there, so we got to. I haven't really given them much thought, but it'll just be a different style of game. The way they guard and that, and we'll have to rally up, get tough.
Did Cal's defense present anything different from the last game to this game?
I didn't think so, to be honest. They played small in CJ and made it hard on him, and he got the best of him, I thought, down there as far as like just ripping him to the basket, and I don't know how many foul shots. I think he got the foul line more down there. But we just didn't make him pay for that enough.